Hello, friends. I'm going to help you, just give you some guidance because sometimes students have trouble with the pricing games. It's not that complicated, but I'll just show you so you kind of have a good idea of what to do. So, when you come to this assignment, it's due on Friday. I won't be here well, anyway. 2D hotel pricing game. So, this is the first game you're going to play, and this is then horizontal differentiation simulation 2 is the second game you're going to play. So, let's start with the 2D hoteling game, which I already had open, but um, so we're gonna, sorry. So when you click here, it'll take you to this page, and you're gonna click Proceed to Game. All right, so you have 2D hoteling price game. The idea is that if you read the instructions, you have a business, and you're competing with three other businesses, and you are in a square country. You have 1,000 potential customers, evenly distributed across the square, and your cost of production is $50 per good. So, sorry, each customer will only buy one good, and you have to charge at least $50. You're not allowed to take a loss. So in round one, what you see is you are player one, your competitors are player two, three, and four. This is your square where you're selling your good, and you are located where the blue dot is. Okay. So now you have to decide how to set your price or where to set your price to try to capture as much business as you can. Essentially, the people would prefer to buy from a seller that's close to where they are, and remember that all the buyers are equally distributed across the square. But they also, so they want to buy from someone close, but they also want to save money. So if you're close to green, so if green has a lower price than you, then you're going to lose sales to green. Red and yellow or whatever, orange are on the other side of the square. So you'll probably have a better chance of getting sales of people on this side as opposed to the other. Anyway, all you do, it's kind of going slow. All right, so now you get to set a price. So I'm going to do what you shouldn't do. So I could set my price at 55, but I'm gonna, or 60, whatever. It has to be between 55 and 250. So I'm gonna set it at 150. This is a pretty high price. I played this game before, so we'll see what happens. Submit. So I'm gonna make $100 per sale because my cost of production is 50. And oh, I had 0 sales. So notice, if you look, this tells you what the other prices were. So player 2 charged 68, player 3 100, player 4 79. And so what happened is I didn't have any sales because I was way higher than everyone else, and everyone that probably would have bought from me bought from green, and it looks like green had the second most total sales, and they made a profit of 12,977. I made a profit of 0 because I charged way too high. So this is basically what you look for. And then as you go through the game, your location might change. So if I go to round 2, for instance, we're still in the same location. So like I could this time set a low price of like 51, and then I'll show you what happens there. Now I'm only making $1 per sale, so I'm not going to make very much money, but notice the blue. So the blue on the map is all the places that I sold to. So, and then you can see green only has a little bit, red has some, and orange has quite a bit. So I had 564 sales, so I had way more sales than everyone else, but I'm only making $1 per sale, so I didn't make that much money. If you look at everyone else made more money than me because they charged 91, 83, and 87. So I kind of went with the extremes because I'd encourage you not to do what I did, but I wanted to show you how it worked. Okay, Now I'm going to stop here. You have to answer the questions as you go. You have 3 questions here. Now, the other game is this one, and it's similar to the previous one where you're going to set a price. And I'm waiting for it to load. It's kind of slow. But you're basically on a street, and you have one competitor this time. So in the previous game, you had 3 competitors. Now you have 1 competitor. Okay, proceed to game. Note when I click on the canvas page that I have the play buttons here that you can click on to get to the game. Okay, and then I'm still waiting for it to load. Okay, so now this is the street right here, and I'm blue and my competitor is red. If you read the instructions, it'll tell you that the instructions are long, but basically you have a long narrow street, 1,000 potential customers. Your cost of production is $30 per good, so you have to charge more than 30. And you're basically trying to get as many customers as you can to maximize your total sales and make as much money as possible. So I'm going to click next. And then what you do is you just answer the questions based on this. So now we're both at the far ends of the street. So I'm on one side of the street and my competitor's on the other side. So again, we're assuming the customers would prefer to buy from the one that's closest to them. Once again, I think I'll go with a very high price. I'll go with $85. Probably too high. So once again, I ended up making no money because I charged way too much. I kind of knew that would happen. So I'll try another attempt. Oh, robot price is $100. I might have missed that before. Okay, so now I know the robot is charging 100, and now I'm going to charge 98. Okay, so now it tells me that it tells me my market share. I made 52.5% of the sales, profit 35,700. And so basically, you can use these things to answer the questions that are on the paper or on the instructions. You just type and answer those into Canvas. So you have 3 questions for the first one, 3 questions for the second one. And so just play the game, answer those questions. My advice is to maybe play it once or twice just to figure it out, and then play it for real once and answer the questions. You could just play it once and answer the questions. That's fine. If you watch this video, you kind of have an idea of how to play it, but that's basically it. So just pay attention to the questions as you play and answer them to the best of your ability and submit those. Okay? All right, we'll see you later.